You do not need me to tell you to run and get this book. Look how beautiful. Another Book of the Month Club book. I didn't want it to end. I read it so slow on purpose. It took me like 2.5 days, but I could have read it in a day and a half. But I didn't want to because I wanted to read every single word. It is so worth it. It's on the New York Times bestseller, first week out. Are we surprised? No, we're not surprised at all. I do have a consolation, and that's the fact that I got this at the same time, and I haven't read it yet. I decided to read Malibu Rising first because it was already on the New York Times. I thought, you know what, let's just read that first, and I'll read the other one next. I've already read Daisy, though. She is becoming very fast one of my all-time favorite authors. This story is packed. And I don't think I've ever read a book that's had so many points of view, a couple different timelines, I'm going to say, and you don't get lost and you love every character. We are talking about siblings. Love sibling stories because I have one brother. But when I find a book that talks about siblings, that kind of defines my relationship with my brother so well, I get so happy about it. And that's what this book did, even though there are 4 of them. We have Nina, the oldest, Jay, Hud, and then Kit, the baby. And their story is... I almost can't put words to this. I'm like stunned into silence. It basically starts with a party. Nina throws a party every year at her Malibu house. The reason I can't tell you that much about that is because we start there and we end there, and everything in between is how we got there. I can't really tell you. And you know what? Don't read Goodreads. They give you too much. They give too much away. The basic story, I'm finding words, okay? The basic story is their parents, June and Mick, who have issues. But their story leads to these 4 siblings, the birth of, and then the story of their lives. You are not going to be able to put this book down. It was so hard. I shouldn't say that because I did put it down, but it was really, really hard to put down. I didn't want to at all. And I wanted to read it in the morning and then at night. And then during the day, I kept feeling pulled to it. And I'm like, no, you don't have to read it fast. And that's what I'm finding out with books. When you are actually trying to stop yourself, and I'm not talking about thrillers, I am talking about women's fiction. When you are trying to stop yourself from reading them so quickly, that is a really good sign. Like Danielle Steele, like Ellen Hildebrand, like authors like that who write books that you don't want them to end. That is a really good sign. When you're going to the beach for a week, say you decide to take this book with you to the beach for the week. You want it to last the whole week. You're not trying to fit 5 books in a week, maybe 2, tops if you're a fast reader. When you're just casually reading every beautiful word that Taylor gives us, she's amazing. I love her. Please, Taylor, just keep giving us books because we will keep reading them. If you love sibling books, if you love different timelines, if you just want to immerse yourself in a book when everything is just falling apart around you, this is the book for you. And please tell me if you read it. Please, I know there are a lot of you out there who have already read it. I want to know what you thought. I absolutely loved it, and there are not enough stars to put on it. So anyway, until my next video.